Hi, my name is DJ Cracker, and today I'm going to show you how to build a Rekong in Reason 5.0. A Rekong is just a way of adding a step sequencer to a Rekong drum designer, which can come in very handy if you're used to using older versions of Reason in which you only had the ReDrum drum computer with step sequencer built in. Then you get this cool new toy, the Kong, with all these new features but no sequencer. So I'm going to show you how to sequence your Kong drum designer with a couple of ReDrum drum computers. So let's get started. This is how I build my Rekong. Now my Rekong is a Kong drum designer which has been hooked up to ReDrum drum sequencers to create a drum sequencer for the Kong drum designer. And this is how I build it. First thing we do is we want to create a combinator. Now, inside the combinator, we want to create a line 6-to-2 mixer. Next, we're going to go ahead and create a Kong drum designer. Now, below the Kong drum designer, we're going to create a ReDrum drum computer, but hold down Shift while clicking. This way, none of the wires hook up on the back of it. Below that ReDrum, we're going to right click and we're going to go ahead and create one more ReDrum while holding down the Shift key. Now we're going to flip them over, scroll back up to where we see just to the top of the numbered gate in, gate outs on the back of the Kong. We're going to start by taking the gate out from the first Kongs. We're going to start by taking the output from ReDrum here, from the gate out, and connect it to the gate in on a corresponding channel. So 1 to 1, and 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, so on and so forth until all 10 channels on the first Rekong are used up. Now, once we get them all connected, 1 through 10, once we get to 11, we're just going to go ahead and bring it back down to gate out on channel 1 on the second ReDrum. 12 to 2, 3 to 13, 4 to 14, so on until we get all 16 of them hooked up. And that'll leave you 4 empty channels. Maybe later on I'll think of a creative way to use those, but for now we're just going to go ahead and leave them empty. We'll flip this back over, and now as you see, when I click one of these on the ReDrum, it triggers the corresponding pad in the Kong drum designer. Next, we're going to want to load up a instrument patch for the Kong drum designer. Alright, see, there we go, we got sound. And as you see, when you click the corresponding play button on the corresponding channel in ReDrum, it triggers the Kong. So now, if we go ahead and start this running to where we get a loop going, we go ahead and drop in, say we want number 5 right here. Select channel 5 on the first ReDrum. Click where I want it at. Alright, so I'm going to put a snare in there. And there you have it. The Rekong, a way to sequence your Kong drum designer